I'm going to do the next level in complexity. We're going to do two-step equations. So let's consider the equation 2x plus 11 is equal to 17. So again, we build our blocks up here, and I'm just going to put an equal sign because 2x plus 11 is equal to 17. And I'm going to build my equation. So I've already started this off a bit. So the left-hand side I'm going to build. So what I do is I have x, and I need to multiply that by 2 to create 2x. So once I have 2x, I need to create 2x plus 11. And how do I do that? Is I add 17. So now I have 2x plus 11 is equal to 17. First, I multiplied by 2, and then the next operation was add 11. So 2x plus 11 is 17, now, or negative 17. So I'm going to start at negative 17. I'm going to work backwards. And what is the inverse of adding 11? It's subtracting 11. So what I have here, let me do negative 17, subtract 11. So what that is negative 28. And then when I have negative 28, I'm going to need to make this jump from the middle column to the leftmost column. Up top, I multiplied by 2, so I have to undo that multiplying by 2, and I'm just going to divide by 2. If I do that, I get negative 14. So let's just verify this answer. So 2 times negative 14 plus 11, does that equal to negative 17? So what we have is 2 times negative 14 is negative 28 plus 11. Is that equal to negative 17? And in fact, what we have is a solution because negative 17 is equal to negative 17. Now, I'm just going to work through this algebraically. So I have 2x plus 11 is equal to negative 17. And a lot of people recognize that what we have to do is we have to work backwards from BEDMAS. But instead, what I'm going to do is we have this equation. I am going to get x all by itself, isolate x. So the first thing I'm going to do, is there any operation that gets me closer? So there is. And not in one step, but think about it. If you subtract 11 to both sides, so there's 17, there's my equation. If I subtract 11 to both sides, I get 2x is equal to negative 28. And this is a problem that I've solved before. So I've changed a two-step equation into a one-step equation. And now 2x is equal to negative 28. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So 2x is equal to negative 28. So now I'm just going to divide this by 2 and this by 2. Have a common factor of 2. So what I have is x is equal to negative 28 over 2, and that is negative 14. Exactly what I've had before. So I just want to talk briefly about maybe why did I decide to divide or to subtract by 11? Because a lot of people might have said there's actually two operations that are going on the left-hand side. So I'm just going to consider, and by the way, what we do through the equation, it helps out that we have to keep it in balance. So we're going to divide both. So what we do to one side, we do to the other side. So what I'm going to do is I could divide by 2, but take a look what happens. Now, did you make that your life better by saying x plus 11 over 2 is equal to negative 17 over 2? This is still true, but you choose the path forward. I actually think that isolating the term with the variable is a great first step.